Thank you, thank you. Team, if you please stand up for a minute. I know you had a 15-minute break, but I would want you to imagine that you are going to a reunion. I'm sure we all would have been in a reunion once in a lifetime. Yes? So now you are in a reunion and with low energy, low excitement, and now you are meeting with your friends. Can you show to the room how you would be meeting with your friends after 10 years, 5 years, with low energy and low excitement? Can you just walk around and just greet friends with low energy and low excitement? All right. Now, how will you meet them with high energy and high excitement? Awesome. Love it, love it. Jesse, you are killing it. All right, you can have a seat. Thank you, thank you. All right, Dave. So, you can have your seat, team. Thank you for your participation. So what changed in these two scenarios? Can anyone? Energy? Mindset. Who said that? Intention, connection. Mindset. Thank you for sharing. Mindset. Sorry? Feeling. Absolutely. Just because of the change in our mindset, we could see the energy level in the room, the energy level within ourselves at a higher level. This mind is a supernatural power that Mother Nature has given to us. This has an ability for us to create our own miracles. My name is Rahul Karan Sharma, an author of Habits for Miracles. And in this book, I have used miracle as an acronym, 8-letter, 8 habits, and how, if we inculcate these 8 habits in our life, how we can create our own miracles. Now, miracle, someone asked me that, hey man, why are you talking about supernatural things? The miracle, the way I define, is not about supernatural. Miracle will mean different to different individual. For someone battling with a cancer disease, overcoming that disease is a miracle. For a basketball individual, buzzer beater could be a miracle. For someone eyeing for Ivy League, getting admission to an Ivy League could be a miracle. The way I define miracle is anything that you could not do before, and you are able to do it, it's a miracle. And we have that power in us to create our own miracles. We can move things, we can move the world. It is all about our intention, it is all about our energy. 4 years ago, just before COVID, I started swimming as a fitness regime. I used to swim in my high school, but after that, it was just swimming with kids in a play pool. And I used to love swimming. I was very excited. I was prepped up. I did all the shopping, all the gears, as we normally do, before probably when we do any New Year resolution. But most of the time, those things stays in our closet. But it didn't happen that with me. I went to my pool. The pool was 25-meter lap. And I was very excited. I wanted to swim not for leisure, but for fitness. And losing weight was not the end goal. It was just being healthy. Healthy was the main goal. I went to the pool, very excited. Halfway through that 25-meter lap, I was kind of done. It was so difficult for me to finish that one lap. And I had to take almost 10-minute break after taking that one lap. And immediately thoughts coming to my mind, what's happening to me? Am I not fit? Am I not able to do this? This is something I used to do it day in, day out during my childhood. What is happening? a lot of negative thoughts came to my mind. To cut the story short, I took 4 laps that day. Each lap I had to take 10-minute break. I was very disappointed with myself. And I have been an individual as growing up, more like a perfectionist. Very late in my life, I realized there's nothing called perfection. It was too late. Today, I say that there is nothing called perfection. It's all about our own perspective. It's all about thinking positively. When I was going back, I was driving home. I started doing self-talk, I call in my book, mind talk, with my own self. I started analyzing what went wrong, why I could not finish, why I was so excited and now I'm just devastated. I realized that 20 years ago, things were very different. Today I weigh 240 pounds. 20 years ago, I was maybe less than 150 pounds. My energy levels were more. My excitement level was more. And I could do swimming maybe 10 laps, 20 laps. So that was one realization, that I was not that fit that I thought I was. The second thing I realized was, what can I do a little differently? Because my aim is not to reach Olympics. My aim is not to finish the lap in the fastest time. My aim is to be in the pool for more time. So when I was doing my research, I found that freestyle, when you do freestyle swimming, it consumes a lot of energy. You will lose weight, but it takes hell out of you. On the other side, if you do breaststroke or a backstroke, it will be better for you if you want to stay longer in the pool. So that was my second realization. The third was why I wanted to do it. I started thinking more about that why. It was about fitness. It was about living healthy life. And as I was reaching home, I did all this mind talk with myself, and I wanted to stay positive, that I'm not giving up. Next day, I'm back in the pool. I did 2 laps without stopping, backstroke and breaststroke. I took 5-minute break, another did 2 laps. Every day I was increasing by 2 laps. In week 3, team, I was able to do 40 laps without any break, without stoppage, continuously, and that is something I've been doing 3 times a week since last 4 years. Now, do you know what is the average percentage of how many people are able to make their dreams come true? Do you know any statistics around it? Any number? 100%. Okay, thank you, Dave. Anyone else? 10%. Thank you. Thank you, Crystal. 5%. According to Forbes, you are very close. You both, 8%. Only 8% of world population is able to convert their dreams into reality. And I never wanted to be into that 92%. I wanted to be into 8%. So we need to make things happen for us. Another thing, do you know how many thoughts a human mind get in a daily basis in 24-hour period? I know we have some mindset coaches here. 60,000 to 80,000 on a daily basis. The unfortunate part is 90% of them are negative thoughts. Now, why do we get negative thoughts? Many stories. It could be around your surrounding. It could be the news that you are feeding to your mind. Social media could be one of the aspects. But 90% of those thoughts are negative. Now, if your thoughts are negative, what do you think that it will propel you to take positive action? Because mindset precedes behavior. It is the mind that will tell us to take any action. So if your mind is negative, we will not be able to take positive action. So the first thing we need to focus on is building the positive mindset. And that is what Mind Talk does. Mind Talk is talking to your own self. I've just used the self-talk. I've just changed it to manage my miracles acronym. But then I did more research on it. Mind talk is when you talk positive to yourself. So when you talk positive, our mind stays in a positive frame of mind for close to 6 to 8 hours. Any positive feed that happens to your mind, it could be a positive video, it could be positive conversation with your family, friends, colleagues, it stays your mind in a happy mode. Second mistake most of us we do when we do our self-talk or mind talk, we use our own name. We do not use our own name. What we do is, I am not happy. I want to do this. The research shows that the moment you change that I to your own name, it will make a huge difference. What it does is, it differentiates between the feelings that you are having, the whatever background that you are having, it differentiates those feelings for you. And people whom I have shared this concept, they have told me about how things have changed. One example was someone was telling me that I always used to come late for meetings. And he is my architect. I'm building a home in India, and he is my architect. And he was telling me that, Rahul, now I have started talking about minutes, that what time I will be reaching. And I've started giving 5 minutes early. I've started prepping up that, okay, if I have to reach at 3:55 p.m., what time I need to leave, thinking about the traffic. Now, all these things is happening because he's thinking positive. He's thinking progressive. So for us, if we want to change the way we want to look, we need to focus on the mind talk. And the way we can do mind talk is, I personally do 2 times in a day, when I'm going to bed and when I'm getting up. Because when I'm going to bed, whatever I'm talking to my mind stays in my subconscious mind for an entire night. And when I wake up, I start with positivity. And my biggest critiques or biggest guinea pigs are my own kids, my 11-year-old daughter and my 9-year-old son. They both are practicing mind talk. My wife is still not bought into me that, but yes, my kids are, so they definitely focus on these 2 things. And if we change that mind talk process from using your name instead of I or he, that will make a difference. The other thing I would say is, we need to focus on our own stuff. Most of the times we don't know who we are. We need to analyze that if I want to put this dream or if I have this goal, am I prepared for that goal or not? And just over the weekend, I was watching one of the amazing movies in my life, Million Miles Away. Anyone seen that movie? It is about Jose Fernandez from first immigrant farmer to be an astronaut. I would definitely recommend you to watch that movie. It's so encouraging. And in that movie, I learned that the person, he applied almost 13 times to NASA. 12 times he got rejected. And after 12 times, he realized that what is he missing? And he and his wife were doing their own conversation, and they realized that, okay, I'm missing this 5, 6, 7 things. And he started working on that. So sometimes when things doesn't go our way, does not mean that we are not enough or we don't want to do it. Maybe we need to change the way we are thinking. And for us to change the way we are thinking, we need to have a like-minded people around us. We need to have people in our inner circle who are positive. People in our inner circle who are giving us positive energy. That is so very important. So, in the end, I would summarize my talk by saying that be bold. Bold is another acronym we use. B is believe in yourself. You have a power in you. You have a greatness in you. Your mind can do tremendous things. You need to realize the potential of mind. O in bold is be optimistic. There would be many times there would be hurdles, obstacles coming your way. And you may be thinking that I should not do that. I think Jessia talked about many things in her talk, which are very much I can relate. Because there are things coming in your mind, they will tell you, don't do this, do this. There's 2 thoughts, evil thoughts or good thoughts. You need to recognize which are the good thoughts, which are the evil thoughts. So we need to be optimistic. And by optimistic, I'm not saying that, blindly walk on a highway. That is not what I'm saying. But be optimistic in terms of your thoughts, in terms of your conversation that you are having with your kids or your people around you. L in bold is love yourself, self-love. I have been victim to this, that I did not give too much of self-care to my own self. But I want to encourage all of you to love yourself. How many men here have been to a hand massage or a pedicure? How many of you have gone there? Thank you. This is a family regime that I do it on my son's birthday. All 4 of us, we do it. My son enjoys. He's just 9-year-old. He does not know, but still, it's all about taking care of our own self. And D in bold is dream. Dream big. If we don't dream, we will not be able to realize our goal. So we need to dream. Be bold, be safe, and focus on your Mind Talk team. We can do wonders. Thank you for listening to me patiently. Appreciate it. Thank you.